Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to the last ever Koze Daily Brew in May. I am here to chat with you guys today about showing up for yourself and just basically proving yourself wrong. And the reason why I want to talk about that is for the very reason that it's the last day of Koze Daily Mays. I was really excited to start this whole process of doing a morning little coffee with you guys. I've been just thinking about the ways that we tend to communicate best, or I guess I tend to communicate best online, and just thinking about in general, like what little pocket of the internet is missing something. And I feel like even though it's this little small pocket of the internet that we got over here, we have this small pocket of the internet that's kind of like, it would be nice, at least from my standpoint, to wake up and have somebody to just spend our morning coffees with, even if we're completely separated. And when the opportunity or the time came up to actually show up and do it, it kind of was like a fork in the road for me. Now, the fork in the road came from a magnitude of things. Now, I'm reading this book right now called The Untethered Soul, so excuse me because I'm probably gonna be super like, I wouldn't say preachy, but I would definitely say like shamelessly upfront and like a little tablespoon of sappy. But if I'm being 100% honest, I think I've been struggling up until this month with just like a lot of processing and like downloading information, I guess you might say. I tend to get overwhelmed a little easily, and I've talked about this before, but I'm a little sensitive, and those are things that I am trying to progressively work on. But because of those things, I tend to notice a lot, like what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, how other people around me are feeling. There's just this radar, and my thing is constantly just sending me messages, and I'm trying to download them in a way that is healthy and makes me just still happy in this life. And learning that, I think, is part of just your 20s, at least I'd like to believe so that I don't feel so crazy having to, process that so diligently. So along the way, we tend to pick up these beliefs that may not always be true. For instance, somewhere along the line, and I don't know where or why or how, and just how it tended to grow or fester so much, but I picked up this big annoying thorn of self-doubt. And I feel like it's one of those things that I almost like hammered the crap out of it when I was trying to figure it out lately, or in the past previous months. And I kind of had to do it that way so that I could figure out exactly what it was rooted from and why it was coming up so often, and how I could spin it or work with it rather than feeling like I needed to reject it. And when I stumbled across this book called The Untethered Soul, it did a really good way at translating how we tend to filter life, and the ways that problems and situations and even just, adversities come up to us, and the way that we tend to take that and deal with it, the action that we choose, the thought process we choose, is all usually pretty rooted down to what our fears are. And so I started off these Koze Daily Brews with an earlier Koze Daily that was about fear, and it was about how fear is usually either the fear of failure or the fear of being out of control, which is more so just deeply rooted to one mass fear of not being able to handle what life throws at you. And I feel like when I was taking my self-doubt and I was trying to look at it that way, was I not able to handle basically what life had in store for me? And it came with like a lot of weird guilt. It came with a lot of just doubt overall. And I think that for that reason, when I decided I wanted to do these Koze Daily Brews, it was like almost just a little project I wanted to take on by myself, and just not really like, promote the crap out of it and talk a lot about it. I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to sit down, I wanted to drink coffees, and I wanted to just show up for myself for this project, see if I enjoyed filming them, if I enjoyed creating them, and fall back in love with that process again. Because I've been feeling, I guess, a little bit more nostalgic lately in thinking back to just like a few years ago when I was making YouTube videos, that feeling I would have when I would create something, and I just wanted to feel that with YouTube again. So, fast forward, I guess this little story time is me explaining to you guys that the whole showing up for myself and doing this Koze Daily Brew did ignite that fire again. It ignited that passion of loving what I do, and I feel like this coming up in my life right now, and then ultimately just kind of stemming down to that rooted fear of like, we can always handle what life throws at us as long as we show up for ourselves. And I know that whenever I'm going through a big period of self-doubt, it can be so easier said than done to just be like, okay, yeah, show up for yourself if you're not feeling confident in what you're doing. And that's why there are 31 videos now to go back into and find how you're feeling and find what you're struggling with, and just rewatch that little 7-minute coffee chat. No matter what, if you show up for yourself, if you plant a seed and you water it and you just focus on that one seed and take that one baby step, it's going to be a lot easier then to add another baby step in after that. And you'll start to grow back out your comfort level in being able to basically believe in your ability to do what you want to do and show up for yourself. Bentley, your nails. Oh my God, your tongue is sticking out. You're so cute. It wouldn't be a daily brew or the end of the Koze Daily Brews if we didn't get Bentley in on the scene. You're so cute, buddy. Oh my Lord. Anyways, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed these Koze Daily Brews. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed hanging out with me every morning, and I'm wondering what you guys want to see for the July ones. I have a bit of an idea of how I want to film them, but I definitely need some topics, so feel free to pop them down below so I can draft up a good list. And aside from that, all I'm going to say is keep a close eye on my other channel now, because there's going to be something that's popping up on that side of the world, or the YouTube world at least. And toasting you guys my last May coffee, and I'll talk to you guys all next month. Bye guys.